would like to thank everyone for coming here today to celebrate this wonderful time with Jake and Sunset Claire. Thank you to everybody who's helped out, and to everybody who will be helping out. Thank you. Thank you to my parents, wherever they may be. I'm not sure. Thank you, Mom and Dad, wherever you are. And thank you to everybody who's traveled here to be with us today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is CJ, and I am the younger brother of the groom. Jake is 8 years older than me. The age gap seemed significant when we were younger, but not so much anymore now that he's older. When we were younger, we used to lower the basketball hoop in front of my house, and we would run this play where I would pass him the ball and he would run to the court and I would throw him an alley-oop. Let's just say now we have more success if I'm the one doing the dunking. I just want to reiterate my gratitude to Peggy and Sammy for raising such a smart, handsome, well-mannered man. What a great guy. And thank you for Jake too. A few years ago, I moved to Los Angeles, and I was worried about my parents being home alone. It was the first time in over 25 years that they were without anyone at home. Within that first year, Jake had decided to move back to the Bay Area from Utah, where he was for 13 years. My mom and my dad now have jobs to take care of. During this time, me and my brother, we spent some good quality time with each other. We were able to hang out with our cousin Rhodey. Not sure where he is, but we drove from Utah back to the Bay Area, and this time was one of our best recent memories. As I was studying, Jake and I, we had made plans for the future, or life goals, if you would. I had given med school a very, very quick thought, and he wanted to manage his own AT&T store. Neither of those things happened. After graduation, I was supposed to move back to the Bay Area, but things changed and I'm still in LA. Life happened and everything worked out just the way it was supposed to, despite any plans that we may have had. And life happens fast, but like the world champion Golden State Warriors, Jake's life happened to move much faster. While he was in the Philippines, I got a call, and he goes on and on about this girl he met. First of all, thank you to Peggy and Tita Joselle, the matchmakers. My initial thought was, wow, this guy is crazy. The story he told me was 20 minutes long, and if you know my brother, he doesn't exactly remember if he's told you the story or not. So the next time I talked to him, he told me the same story all over again. That's when I knew he was losing his mind. Or his heart. This girl had stole my brother's heart. He was in love. And towards the tail end of his initial trip to the Philippines, he tells me he thinks he's going to marry her. My thoughts were confirmed. My brother is crazy. In fairness, he was just crazy in love, but I had to find out for myself. Who was this girl who has instantaneously jumped into our well-planned out lives when there was no previous discussion of marriage? Lonnie and I met Jake and Santa Clara in the Philippines in August of last year. We spent 3 weeks with them, and right off the bat, I can see a change in my brother. This guy can speak Tagalog. You have to be a pretty amazing woman to handle my brother, and that is exactly what Claire is. She is patient, sweet, kind, caring, and unlike my brother, she is organized. She is my brother. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. She is my brother's better half and the one he was meant to spend the rest of his life with. It's a great blessing when the one you love makes you a better person. Hi, Lons. And Claire definitely brings out the best version of my brother. I thought only a mother could love someone unconditionally. Thankfully, KJ found Claire. Time was ticking and the belly was growing. If anyone has ever spent time with KJ, then you know what Claire saw in him and what she chose to ignore. Such an easygoing, passionate, family-oriented, delightful, loving guy. One of the best people to have in your corner and probably the best person to be around if you're into being happy, having a good time, and stuff like that. My brother loves to live in the moment, not overthink too much, and live life as it comes. I know despite all the stress that came around planning this wedding, that he's having a great time and that it's all been worth it. We are all honored to have celebrated this very special moment with the two of you. Santa Claire, we are so happy to have you in our lives. You have been a big blessing to us all. We thank you for wanting to be a part of this family and for accepting the challenge of loving Jake. All joking aside, we want to welcome you to our family. I want to wish the two of you a lifetime of good health, happiness, and love. I will always be here for you, and you can always count on me for anything. I love you guys so much. If we can all raise our glasses. And in true honor of Jake Roxwell, let the good times roll. To the bride and groom.